Welcome to today's Top 10 Middle East News Stories. I'm Anderson Cooper, and I'll be guiding you through the most important headlines of the day. From the ongoing conflicts to the fragile peace agreements, from economic reforms to social unrest, the Middle East remains a region of immense global importance. We'll delve into the complexities of these stories, providing you with context and analysis to better understand the forces shaping this dynamic part of the world. Our aim is to cut through the noise and deliver the news that matters, shedding light on the human stories behind the headlines. So let's dive right in and explore the most pressing issues facing the Middle East today. In a flicker of hope amidst the ongoing humanitarian crisis, warring factions in Yemen have returned to the negotiating table. These talks, brokered by the United Nations, represent a crucial opportunity to end the years of devastating conflict. The stakes couldn't be higher. Millions of Yemenis are on the brink of famine, cities lie in ruins, and the country is grappling with a shattered healthcare system. Can these talks deliver a lasting peace? The world is watching with bated breath. The oil-rich kingdom of Saudi Arabia is undergoing a dramatic transformation, spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's ambitious Vision 2030 plan. This sweeping initiative aims to diversify the Saudi economy away from its reliance on oil, fostering growth in sectors like technology, tourism, and renewable energy. But these reforms come with risks. Can the kingdom create enough new jobs to absorb its young and growing population? Will these changes bring about greater social freedoms? The world is watching closely as Saudi Arabia charts a new course. For months, the streets of Beirut and other Lebanese cities have been filled with the sounds of anger and frustration. Protesters from all walks of life have taken to the streets, demanding an end to government corruption, economic mismanagement, and a political system they see as rigged against them. The Lebanese government is facing its most serious challenge in years. Can it address the protesters' legitimate grievances and restore faith in the state? The situation remains volatile, with the potential for further unrest. The fate of the Iran nuclear deal hangs in the balance. Since the United States' withdrawal from the agreement, tensions have escalated, with Iran gradually stepping away from its commitments. The international community is grappling with how to salvage the deal and prevent a nuclear arms race in the region. The stakes are incredibly high, with implications for global security and stability. The decades-long Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to cast a long shadow over the region. Recent violence has underscored the fragility of the situation and the urgent need for a path towards a just and lasting peace. While diplomatic efforts continue, achieving a breakthrough remains elusive. The two-state solution, once seen as the most viable option, faces significant obstacles. The human cost of this conflict is immeasurable, with both Israelis and Palestinians caught in a cycle of violence and mistrust. 10 years on, the Syrian refugee crisis remains one of the worst humanitarian disasters of our time. Millions of Syrians remain displaced, living in camps and host communities across the region and beyond. The international community faces ongoing challenges in providing adequate aid and support. The plight of Syrian refugees is a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the need for lasting solutions. The global economy is in flux, and nowhere is this felt more acutely than in the Middle East. Fluctuating oil prices have left many countries grappling with budget deficits and economic instability. The need to diversify away from oil dependency has never been greater. Some countries are making progress, but the transition will be challenging and require long-term planning and investment. The United Arab Emirates has set its sights on the stars, with an ambitious space program that has already achieved remarkable milestones. From sending the first Arab astronaut to space to launching a probe to Mars, the UAE is making its mark on space exploration. These achievements are not just a matter of national pride, they represent a commitment to science, technology, and innovation. The UAE's space program is inspiring a new generation of scientists and engineers across the region. Concerns about human rights in Egypt continue to draw international attention. The government's crackdown on dissent has led to the imprisonment of activists, journalists, and political opponents. The international community has called for greater respect for human rights and the rule of law. The situation in Egypt is a reminder that the fight for freedom and democracy is ongoing. As the world counts down to the 2022 FIFA World Cup, Qatar is racing to finalize preparations for this global sporting event. From state-of-the-art stadiums to infrastructure upgrades, the country has invested heavily in ensuring a successful tournament. However, the spotlight has also shone on Qatar's human rights record, particularly regarding the treatment of migrant workers involved in construction projects. The world will be watching closely to see how Qatar addresses these concerns. That's all for today's top Middle East news stories. We've covered a lot of ground, from the hopeful signs of peace talks in Yemen to the ongoing struggles for human rights in Egypt. The Middle East is a region of complexities and contradictions, a place where ancient history intersects with modern challenges. It's a region that demands our attention, our understanding, and our empathy. Stay tuned for more updates and thank you for watching.